Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-December 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Then we'll pull oracle cards to help with the bridge and the gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's a way around your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the King of Coins. So this is Taurus energy here, and to me this says more likely you just might have had more of a focus on your finances in the past. Possibly just career goals were taking more of a precedence in your life at the time. And I mean, we could see his body language, he's just facing straight ahead, right? So not necessarily back turned to the cards on his side, but also not leaning in either, right? So I feel like, you probably had some interest in this person, but again, like I said, it seems like your financial goals might have just been taking priority in the past. Past energy on their side, we have the Seven of Pentacles, so also Taurus energy here too. Now on the one hand, this could also just be saying that maybe they also had to focus more on their finances in the past, especially if you look at the body language here, right? It looks like they're somewhat facing away from the cards on the side. But for some of you, this could also just be saying that they might have actually realized that there is the potential for a missed opportunity within this connection, so they might have actually attempted to rush in to try to get things back on track. Present energy on your side, we have the Ace of Cups. So a pretty big shift here, right? So it could just be saying that now you do have openness to pursuing things within your love life. So maybe because you achieved some goals within your career, right now you feel a little bit more settled there. And now you could say, okay, now I can offer more energy toward my love life. So that could be the energy that you guys are embracing now. Present energy on their side, we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this is Pisces energy here, but this could also just be saying that for some of you, they might actually come forward with an offer to you, given that the Knights usually would represent more of actually an action-oriented energy versus the Ace energy is more of a feeling, a thought process. So that could be possibly what's making you more open to the idea at this time, is them coming forward with an offer. And I do have to say, given we're seeing the Pentacles in the past, and now we see Pisces energy, which is your 10th house of career, the two of you could also be connected through your work in some way as well. Future energy on your side, we have the Four of Staves. So this is Aries energy here. And yeah, definitely looks like bringing a commitment to the next level, right? So now maybe this is just pointing to a timeline for some of you, maybe saying that, as we progress through the time we're in now and moving toward Aries season in the spring, northern hemisphere that is, that could be when you guys actually feel like this is a connection really gaining momentum. Right, and future energy on their side, we have the Tower. So really what I'm getting from this could be a couple different things. One thing, if you remember with the Seven of Pentacles, I was saying in the past, for some of them, it looked more like they were thinking, oh, I have a missed opportunity, right? Let me rush in and try to get things back on track. But, the thought that comes to mind with that is, okay, but are they approaching the connection then through a position of fear, right? Like, oh no, I might lose this, meaning that they probably weren't ready to give to the connection in the way that they would ideally need to be, but they're just thinking, oh, if I don't do this, though, I'm going to lose this opportunity, right? So sometimes that's not the best energy to enter into a connection with. Unfortunately, it's a lot more common than people would admit, but yeah. So that could be what it is for some of you, where they just weren't ready to give to the connection anyway, and then as things start to progress, they might freak out and run away. But for others of you, this could just be something separate going on in their lives as well. So we'll see what the oracle cards add to the mix as far as that particular element. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Six of Staves. So this is Leo energy here, an energy of confidence, sometimes public recognition, and just overall just feeling positive in general. So maybe this is pointing to what we were saying there, right? Where maybe you were shifting your focus to your finances in the past, you reached a certain level of success there, and that gave you confidence where, like we said, that led to you being more open when it came to your love lives, things along those lines there. But either way, this looks like you're going to be doing fairly well this month, regardless of what that tower moment could be pointing to. And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the King of Pentacles. So you had that energy in the past on your side, and now we see it in the bottom of the deck on their side. So now for some of you, this could be saying maybe this is what the tower moment is for them, right? Where it was you in the past who had to put more energy toward your finances. Now it might be this person who now in the future with that tower moment, maybe they're the ones who need to dedicate more time to their careers. Yeah, I mean, well, 2025 going into 2026, right? Money's crazy for people, so wouldn't surprise me if there is a lot of shifting around when it comes to career and finances. But well, again, like I said, we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. So first, we'll see what we get from the messages. I love Oracle card deck. I'm just going to give this a few shuffles. All right, take this card, get this out of the way, and then we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom of the Oracle. So I'm just going to give this a few shuffles now. And we'll take this card. Okay, so we'll take a look at that message as a card, a message as a love card first. All right, we have self-care. It says clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So interesting message there, right? Especially for those of you who might feel like the energy on the right is more your energy. I could see where that might be coming into play, right? Given that we see the night energy on their side there. But we'll see what the Wisdom Oracle adds to the mix. All right, we have Unfinished Symphony. So yeah, so this could definitely be someone who's coming back around, but like we said, are they actually ready, or do they just feel like, oh, I have to act now before I lose the opportunity? But yeah, there's the artwork, and the number's 10. We'll see what it has to say. All right, the relationship message says, moving on is difficult when love lingers, things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. So yeah, interesting message there, because this could even just be saying that for some of you, maybe this thing coming back around could just be solely for the purpose of closure on a more karmic level. Doesn't have to be the case for all of you, but yeah, this does seem to be a situation where there's history. Like we said, it does seem like there is things left unsaid. And like I said, it could go positively for some of you, especially given what we see future energy on your side and bottom of the deck, even if that is, ultimately being freed from this for a better opportunity down the line. Or like we said, for some of you, this tower might not directly be related to the relationship. They just might have to shift their focus elsewhere for the time being. But hope that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there. Hope you have a good holiday season and New Year. Bye.